Hey guys, welcome back to yet another amazing, purposeful, fulfilling episode. My name is Roland Omoto and we are all about growth inspire film stories. In today's episode, a habit is simply an acquired behavior pattern regularly followed until it has become almost or fully part of our day-to-day living. Now, creating or rather coming up with this particular habit that is intended to be good and to have a particular effectiveness in our life might seem easy, might be easy to process, might be easy to come up with, but building it and becoming consistent actually requires a lot of work and a little bit of patience, consistency, and determination. Having that will to come up from ground with a habit that you're not used to but you really want it to become effective in your life requires just that patience, that charisma to keep going. Also, during this whole process, we should be able to learn to forgive ourselves, because once in a while we're going to fall off these habits, once in a while we're going to let go, but it's okay to fall off, but also learn to forgive yourself and pick up yourself and keep going. In this week's episode, I've combined 3 tips that are commonly known but extensively researched to help you and I be consistent with our effective habits. Start with an easy plan. Normally, when trying to come up with a habit or working on an effectiveness of a habit, we always want it to work for us immediately. Just because you were punctual yesterday, it's not a guarantee that you will be punctual tomorrow. Allow yourself to walk through a process step by step. So start small. Pick out one habit and walk through it until it has become fully part of you and aligned to your specific values. I was reading through a blog online and I came across this statement that I also hope it will be of value to you. Make sure that what you're trying to adapt to is something you really want to do, not something you feel you should. You're much less likely to accomplish a change if you don't want to do it and it's not keeping with your values. This statement in itself is a guide to us when planning to start or coming up with a new habit. We have to evaluate whether it's really aligned to our specific values and if we are truly willing to put in the effort. When you want to build a healthy habit, why not plan to eat a healthy meal at least twice a week? When planning to build an exercising habit, why not try exercising daily for 10 minutes? Give yourself space to get organized. Building a habit, as mentioned before, is not an easy task. We find ourselves in a congested space, our minds trying to be perfect at its acts. But in as much as we want everything to work out for us and to work out eventually perfectly, we also need to give ourselves space, that space to breathe, that space to get organized and reestablish ourselves over and over again. Let's say you're working to build on a habit of being punctual, time conscious. This means your day needs to start early and you need to deliver every project, every assignment, every duty on time. But along the way, you realize that you've lost that space. You've lost your space of being organized because your whole schedule, your whole time is filled with one thing after another. Now you need to take a step back. Get back to your space and start reorganizing yourself. Getting back to this space simply means you now have that time to reorganize your thoughts, reorganize your schedule, and figure out where you've gone wrong and where you need to improve the most, and also congratulate yourself on where you went well. Time, plan, schedule. This particular aspect we normally forget or simply slips off our minds. When working on a habit, it's similar to us on building an identity, what we sell out to the public. It's not just about performance, but focusing to build an identity, a new face of you that should yield good results at the end. It is also during this process that we come to realize that building a habit is also a journey. At times we find ourselves on track, and other times we find ourselves losing focus. Normally we're told that to adapt to a particular habit we need to be consistent for at least 21 days. But either ways, always remember that we are what we repeatedly do. Try again, fail better, get up. And that's all I've had for you in today's episode. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Share this video to others to also enable them to join in our amazing live series. Do not forget to leave me a thumbs up, comment below sharing more experiences. Engage with me on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also subscribe to my channel. Let's keep growing. Thank you all. God bless you, and see you once again next week.